Welcome to chtv News on Channel 3. I'm Ryan Allen, your host. Recently we have learned of a somewhat troubling event in the locker rooms of Clayton Heights. The gym teachers are getting a little fed up with the fact that everyone seems to be leaving their locks on overnight. So they've started to reinforce their policy of lock it or lose it. With more information on this, we go to Malcolm.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, with this locker catastrophe, as we can see with all the lockers behind me, I had an interview with someone who was dealing within the locker room, but they wish to remain anonymous, so I'll summarize what they said. We're only supposed to rent a locker and we're not supposed to continue keeping our stuff in it. We have our own lockers for that. There isn't much really to be said, only that if it continues, eventually the locks will be cut off.
So is this lock it or lose it thing optional, Malcolm?
Is it voluntary or not? I don't think so. It is mandatory to remove your stuff after a PE class. And that's the story. Back to you.
And now to sports. We've recently learned that the intramurals have been picking up quite extensively. With more on this, we go to Aaron Cortez, who has one of the participants of the intramurals standing by.
Hello there, Ryan. I'm here with David. David, what do you think about intramurals?
I think they're fun. I think they're a good chance for everybody to get involved.
David, what sports are you involved in?
Soccer, hockey, and dodgeball.
Do you think it's actually worth your time doing intramurals?
Yes, I do. I think it's a perfect opportunity for people to get their exercise, get involved, make new friends.
That's good.
Now, we've recently heard some news about the possibility of the teachers going out on strike. However, most of this seems to be rumors, so in order to clear this up and clear the air, we have Malcolm, who has managed to talk to one of the teachers of Clayton Heights, Mr. Bridges, about the union and its current course of action.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm here once again on the topic of the teacher strike. So, Mr. Bridges.
Yes.
What do you think's happening so far with the teacher strike?
We're in discussions with the other members of our union about how best to progress. The government is still not backing down on their 0% mandate, which basically means they want to give us nothing, and we don't think that's very fair.
So, big question, I'm sure the students and basically that, are you teachers actually going to walk out?
The walkout is based on, we have a vote in the next couple days as to the next course of action, and depending on what that vote looks like, it could be a work to rule, which basically means we just show up, we just do our teaching, then we leave, which will affect things like clubs and extracurricular sports teams, which we don't want to have happen. The last thing that we want to do is, walk out on you guys and walk out on our jobs, but we have to let the government know that we're serious about our negotiations and our contract, and that seems to be one of the only ways to get their attention.
And if you do walk out, would this affect the government in any way to renegotiate your contracts?
What it is we're putting pressure on the government, and by us walking out, it means that you guys can't be here at the school, which means your parents now have to look after you. So it's putting pressure on your parents who want to say, look, government, give them a fair deal. Our kids being in school is really important to how our workday flows, because if your parents can't go to work because they're having to look after you guys, that's going to really affect them. So it's basically just about pressure, and we're just trying to put pressure on the government to have them come to the bargaining table and give us a fair deal.
Oh, thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Ryan.
And now to Aaron with the weather.
Hello. Today we're gonna have chance of showers and maybe some snow. Other than that, it's looking like a pretty bright day so far.
Thank you for watching. I'm Ryan Allen, signing off for CHTV News. Have a good day.